NDPA. For those of you who don't know, I am Debbie Gomberg, and I am the principal of North Davis Prep Academy. Actually, I'm the principal of both buildings. Some of you are watching this in the elementary building, the K through 4 building. Some of you are watching it in the 5th and 6th building, and I am the principal of both buildings. And I love it, and I'm glad to be that. There are some changes for this year that I want to announce. The first change is we have a new assistant principal. Both Ms. Herman and Mrs. Lovell have had some changes in their life that they decided they would like to move in a slightly different direction in their lives. If you have questions, I'd love to tell you all about it sometime. They're both very happy in their new adventures, although both of them are still connected to the school in just different roles. And we're glad to have them. But we also have a new assistant principal. That is Mr. Robinson. Many of you know him because he's been teaching 4th grade here. So let me introduce to you Mr. Ryan Robinson.
Buenos dias. As Ms. Gomberg said, I've been here for a few years in the 4th grade, and so most of you know me. I'm a little sad as I run into you at the junior high back to school night and registration when you were here with your older brothers and sisters, and some of you were so excited to maybe be in my class this year, and I was so excited to maybe be your teacher this year. But I think this is going to be a new challenge for me. It's going to be very fun, and I'm going to have just as good of a time getting to know you as a principal as I am as your teacher. And so I'm excited to be over here in the junior high building again. I started at North Davis Prep in the junior high building, and I'll be back here most of the time again, but I'm going to find my time to get over to the elementary building as well. And so just feel free, anytime you have any questions, I'm here to help. I'm here to help your teachers teach, and I'm here to help you feel comfortable as a student, and I'm here to answer your questions as parents. So please, don't avoid me and come by and say hi anytime. Thank you.
All right. We also have some other changes. We have 2 new secretaries, 1 in each building. The new secretary in the secondary building, where the 5th and 6th graders are, is Mrs. Hamblin. And we wish Mrs. Reese a good life. Her life changed also. And there's something about these people at this age in their time of their life, I think, that their lives are changing. At any rate, her life has changed and she's left. And so we have Mrs. Hamblin here, and oh my goodness, she's doing an excellent job. And so don't hesitate at all to contact her if you have any questions. In the elementary building, K through 4, we have Mrs. Britton, and she is going to be a wonderful secretary there too. School is new to her. She doesn't have, so she may not be able to answer all of your questions immediately, but she will get back to you with good answers. She's going to be a wonderful, wonderful addition to our staff. Some other changes this year. Some of you are going to have the rest of your back to school night experience in Spanish. All the 1st and all the 2nd grades for sure, because we have now become part of the state's dual language immersion program. We feel like this is going to help boost our Spanish language acquisition and proficiency on the part of our students. We've already been an International Spanish Academy. We already have 15 teachers from Spain at our school. There is no other school in the United States who has more teachers from Spain than NDPA. And so we do a good job of teaching Spanish, but we wanted to improve that, so we are now part of the Utah State model. The Utah State model is a national and worldwide model of excellence in immersion education. So we're glad to be a part of that and to learn from them and improve our language. Your students will be able to speak and read more, particularly in 1st and 2nd grades. That's where we're concentrating our most effort right now. And you will even notice it at back to school night, because I think your Spanish teachers are only going to speak in Espanol. Another change this year you're going to notice and you're going to like if you haven't already done it. Notice that your teacher is not going to hand you a stack of papers. Yay! What's going to happen is you received an email with online registration information. And if you did not receive that email, you need to stop at the office on your way out and make sure that you get that information. It's all online, and it's even better than that. Once you fill out one child's, it kind of preloads for the second one. The second one is shorter, and the third one is shorter, so we are glad to be able to help you out. You can even do it at the soccer game after this parent-teacher conferences. I know there's a big old tournament going on over there. And you can do it on your phone while you're waiting for your kids' soccer games. So, but we do need for you to register those and fill out those online forms by Sunday night. Because one of those forms is the computer use agreement. Just like always, every year, computer use agreement, yes, legal requirement. This year it's online. But on Monday, some of your students will start instantly wanting to use a computer. And we won't be using computers until we get a computer use agreement form from every student. So please make sure that you do that by Sunday night so that we have all of that by Monday morning. Parking and pickup, this is for the K4 building. I just want to remind all of our families, new families and returning families, that the 2 parking lots on the side, on the west side of our school, near the pool, the swimming pool for that housing addition, those parking lots are now, both parking lots are available to us. So if you want to park there, you can. We used to only be able to use one, now we can use both. We have an agreement with them. Please be considerate though, because they are using that parking lot quite a bit now for their, for swimming, it's their pool. So, but just know that both parking lots are available. Poet is here this afternoon too. You'll meet your class captains in your classrooms, but also in the gym of the schools, the Poet will be there to help you sign up to record your volunteer hours, and also to sign up for a new website called Volunteer Spot. So even if you're a returning family, you probably should stop in that gym and take a look at new ways to find out about volunteer opportunities through Volunteer Spot. And also, for those new families that don't know how to record your hours, we've got computers set up right there for you, and you can get that done right there. Also in the gym today, we have the Davis County Public Health. That is the gym in the elementary building. So if your student still needs a shot, and we have several kindergartners who still do, and a few in the upper grades, we've got Davis County Health Department right here in the elementary gym. Throughout the time during this entire parent-teacher conference, you'll be able to go there, get your shots. They're reasonably priced, and take care of that, and we will get your immunization taken care of right now, because no student will attend school on Monday who is not properly immunized or with the exemption papers. I'm really going to be firm about that. Also, I'd like to again thank the Poet for all the help they're going to provide this year. Your class captain's going to do a little video or a live presentation for you in a minute. And just one last reminder, we communicate with all parents now through electronic means. SIS, another database that we send out all the registration forms, we have 2 separate databases. Sorry, we wish we could get it down to one, but we need you to keep both of those things accurate, up to date. SIS is how we communicate and keep track of all the student records. We need you to keep that information up to date, and we need you to fill out the registration forms. There will be people in the gym to help you with that. If you have any questions, do not hesitate to stop in. Whew, all right. We are excited about a great school year. I'm sure you're excited too. So I'm going to say farewell. We're going to let your class captains and your teachers take it from here. Best wishes for a great school year. Adios.